Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm just going to jump right in and start getting your current energy. Let's find out what's influencing you. And all major cards so far. Interesting. Because I was getting all major cards for Gemini too. I haven't done Aquarius yet, but I'm wondering if all of you are going to be very similar. What else do you need to know about this situation? Tell me about your hopes. Ooh. See, tell me about your hopes or fears. You have a lot of major cards out here, Libra. Looking here, 3 of Wands, bottom of the deck. Pretty sure I got the same exact card, different deck, but same card, same position. So this is something about you not being patient. You're not waiting around to kind of see what happens. You're kind of in this energy of taking action and taking hold of whatever it is. It's like you want something so bad that you're just not willing to give it the time to develop. You want to just jump right in and go after it. I can see that here. And not that it's a bad thing necessarily, because things happen when they're supposed to. Your current energy is the High Priestess. It's being influenced by strength. So this is taking a lot of strength in you to really trust your instincts. They may have not always been correct for you in the past. Like if you had always listened to your instincts and they were only right some of the time. This is taking a lot of strength because you feel like this situation that you're currently in is very positive. It's got potential. There's a lot of stability here. There's a lot of legs here. And so you really want to go after it, but you're putting a lot of faith and trust in yourself to be able to do that. And that does take strength, because if you feel like your instincts have steered you wrong in the past, you're taking this leap of faith right now. The focus is the sun. You have so much goodness going on around you right now. I can see why you're not impatient. I wouldn't be patient either. If I had all this around me and I knew what was making me happy and I wanted more of it and the universe was encouraging me, I'd be doing it too. Hanged Man in reverse in the past position. You are moving forward. This is you taking action. We have the Ace of Cups down here in your strength position. So this is about giving, it's not second chances, because this doesn't feel like a second chance, but this feels like taking a chance. You are absolutely taking a chance. You're trusting yourself and you're going after exactly what it is that's going to emotionally fulfill you. That's your strength. 6 of Swords in reverse. You really are all about giving chances. And maybe the second chance is kind of applicable here, because whatever the situation is, you're moving forward with it together, is what I was getting. You're moving forward together. This does feel like it's another person. Maybe it's like a new person. I wouldn't say brand new, but newer. You're not moving away from this person. You're actually moving towards this person, but you're actually moving together. Hierophant in reverse. So maybe this is something that's just maybe it's just out of the ordinary for you. It's something where, I don't want to say non-traditional, because it's not really, it could be non-traditional. It's non-traditional for you. This isn't the way that you normally go about a relationship or any kind of, any kind of relationship with another person. This feels very outside your comfort zone, outside of your norm, for sure. You're handling things different. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is definitely something that you are doing different. You are handling this entire situation different than you normally would. That's what this is. 5 of Swords. It's because you're trying to break a pattern. That's what you're hoping for. You don't want to keep going down the same path and reliving the same things over and over again. You want to break this pattern. You're trying to change. You are actively trying to change a specific behavior. Really interesting reading so far, because that's what your hope is. You want to change the way that you communicate with people, the way that you approach these relationships. You're just taking a completely different approach. I am getting the Emperor here in your potential outcome position, which feels a lot like you. This is a lot of self-confidence. This is a lot of just clarity. This is actually somebody who is just very enlightened. You're coming across as somebody who just continues to gain confidence as this progresses forward, as this moves forward. And it's all because you are focused on the things that are making you happy. That's what's doing it. You're drawing in more happiness because you're focused on your happiness. And then the more you draw in, the more confidence you gain, and you just continue. It's just like this snowball effect where you're just becoming this very high vibrational person. Tell me about the High Priestess and strength. Ten of Swords. This feels like a past. The reason that it's taking a lot of strength right now to trust yourself is because in the past you've been really burned by this. In the past there was a period, could have been another relationship, it could have even been a marriage at some point, or just some sort of serious commitment here that really caused you a lot of pain. But you trusted yourself then too. So it's kind of one of those things where you're just taking this leap of faith now. So the Sun, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You already know what it is that makes you happy, and so now it's focused on bringing in more of that. How do you draw more of that in? Tell me about this Hanged Man in reverse. Six of Wands. Moving forward, you've been really good at trying to move on from the past. There's a lot of success here. This is success after battle. This was not an easy thing, especially if this was some sort of marriage or some sort of significant relationship in your past that you've been trying to overcome, where you've been learning to trust yourself again and really go after what you want. Ace of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This is really, what is it that you're looking for in a relationship? How do you see commitment? What kind of commitment are you looking for? What kind of emotional support are you looking for? Finances, all of it. Think of everything that you would imagine for yourself in a committed relationship, a long-term committed relationship, and that's what you're going after. That's your strength. Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles. There is a lot of generosity here, and it's reciprocal. This is not one-sided at all. There is a lot of balance here. I am getting the scales in this image, which is you, Libra. There is a lot of balance here. You can see right where I'm pointing. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse. Page of Swords in the upright. You are doing things differently. There's really no other way to describe this. You are making a conscious effort, communicating differently. You are very open about what you've been through before and how you want things to be different this time around. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Yep. You're doing things different when it comes to love. You're not relying on your old skill set or the way that you've always behaved or you always did things. When it came to relationships, you're doing things differently now, and it actually seems to be the right approach for this situation because you seem so much happier right now than you have been. Five of Swords, Two of Swords. Yeah. You do want these changes, but you also want to be able to recognize them and understand and go on the path that is right, because there's one path there that is very comfortable for you. It's the way that you've always done things. It's the way that you are it's what you know. And so that path is always going to be a draw for you. You're always going to be lured, but you've chosen another path and you're really hoping that you've chosen the right path. But from what I'm seeing, you did. Tell me about this Emperor. King of Swords in reverse. Ooh, Love this. So I saw this being very generous and you two kind of working together. I'm seeing more of the same. So as you step into and continue to gain all of this confidence and this high vibration, and you're just really calling in that type of energy to you, because like attracts like, you're really moving on from whatever happened in the past. That's what this feels like. You've made a lot of progress over here, Libra. A lot of progress. I don't know what happened, but I'm just getting all the progress right now. So the card that came out for you was Adventures. So let me just... Something exciting is around the corner. You're entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or someone whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and a bigger and bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you're ready to remove your blinders and take action so life doesn't become stagnant and lackluster. It can also signify incredible spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages. Libra, this completely sums up your reading. It's also a beautiful card, but this really sums up your reading. So I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.